Hello, it's Cherie Valentine. I'm back with Tappy Break. And today I have a topic that probably is something you may really not want to deal with, but I think it's really important, and it's on sadness. And we may not always be aware that we're sad, but oftentimes it's hidden deep within, and we don't realize like how much it can actually be affecting the level of joy that we're experiencing in our life. And I find that oftentimes it might just sort of try to creep up on you when you least expect it. And it's not something most people want to feel. So we've all become really good at ignoring sadness when we feel it, or doing something to camouflage it or to distract ourselves from it. And I want to help you just have a way to move through it. Because ideally, when we have feelings surging and trying to get our attention, there's a reason. There's a reason that they're there. They actually are information for you. And it could just be that you have set an intention for yourself, or you've asked for something that you want in your life, and we're not always clear or sure how that will show up. But sometimes just releasing emotions that are stuck or hidden can be the answer to you moving forward to creating that which you're asking to create, or manifesting that which you desire. And so I just thought sadness, for whatever reason, I was intuitively guided the other night on this topic, and I really think it's a good one. So wouldn't you know that this morning I am walking, getting ready for my day, and I just out of the blue felt this sadness coming up in me today. I'm like, whoa, where's that coming from? So I had a little practice this morning clearing it so that I could come here and be fresh and objective for you. But it doesn't take much to clear when something comes up like that, if you just stop and give it the attention. And I literally just this morning just tapped on, even though this feeling is coming through of sadness and I don't even know why, I love and accept myself and it's okay, and sort of tapped through my point saying that until I felt calm again. So you can actually do tapping in that moment like that, which is fantastic. Today, though, what I'd like for you to do is to focus in on something in particular. So what we'll do, as always, is get grounded and present and tune in to our inner wisdom. And then I will lead you through some questions to help you identify for yourself maybe where some sadness is hidden for you that you could release and clear with this tapping video. And you can do it again and again, which is the great thing. So you may find some other things will pop up today while we're tapping, and that's really wonderful. Make note of those things, and when you have space and time, just tap. Honestly, it really works. I don't know why it works, but it works. And I'm just kidding. I do know why it works, but that's for another discussion. So let's just take a breath. And another. And just get here. Just be here. Allow a grounding cord to grow from your root chakra down into the center of the earth. And just feel that connection. Tune into that connection to the earth. And breathe in the earth's energy. It's stabilizing energy, centering, grounding energy. It nurtures you. It fills you with safety. And right now, we want to be in that space. I want you to feel safe, to go within and allow any feelings of sadness to come to the surface for you so that you can feel it, acknowledge it, and release it. So breathe in that earth energy and let it fill you and let it surround you. It's safety and nurturing and love, and all that you need for your highest good. And exhale, allowing it to take with you whatever you don't need. Sending it right back down the grounding cord into the center of the earth, letting it go. And now surround yourself with light from above, whatever that source for you is. Your higher self, the divine, God, whatever works for you. Just allow yourself to be flooded and filled and surrounded with light. It's a loving light. It's a protective energy. It fills you with all that you need for your highest good. This light radiates from you, surrounds you. It fills you with what you need. Wonderful. So just tune in and just think about some times in your life where you were sad. There was a real experience for you that brought on sadness. Tune in and see if there's any remaining sadness left. Is it completely gone from that time? Did you really process it fully? Or is it still there? Do you feel it in your body? Do you sense it? Do you see it? Do you just know it's there? These are all different ways that we intuit information. Our inner wisdom and guidance is all there. So tune in, and what's the way you're receiving this information? And what's left for you of sadness? So identify it. Give it a name. Give it an intensity level. And let's start tapping. Even though I feel the sadness, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I really feel sad, and I'm not even sure why, I choose to let that be okay. Even though I'm sad, it's an old sadness. I've been carrying it around for such a long time, and I didn't even know it. Or maybe I did. And it's okay. The sadness is okay. I give myself permission to fully feel it in this moment and to accept myself completely. The sadness. All this sadness. All this old sadness. Buried so deeply. Trying to forget about it. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to know it. I don't want to revisit it. I don't want to go back there. It was sad enough the first time. That's why I buried it. I buried it so deep so that I would never have to see it again or feel it again. But the truth is, the sadness is still there. It's in my cells. It's in my memory. It's in my unconscious memory. And it gets triggered. It gets triggered. Sometimes I see something or I hear something and I remember that I have all the sadness hidden and buried. And then I ignore it. And I push it down. I can't feel it. I don't want to feel it. It hurts to feel it. It's uncomfortable to feel it. It's not safe to feel it. I got to be stronger than that. I can't feel my sadness. I'm afraid I'll get stuck in it. I don't want to wallow in my grief. I don't want to get stuck with all this sadness. So I ignore it. I get busy. I do other things. I numb the pain. I wonder if I could just face it once and for all and give myself permission to just feel the sadness that's there. Let it speak to me. Give me a name. Just face it. Feel it. See it. Acknowledge it. And then release it. The sadness is real. I have every reason to feel the sadness. I feel the sadness because it's there. And whether I want to feel it or not, whether I ignore it or not, whether I will it away or not, it's not going anywhere until I let it. And resisting the feeling is not going to let it go. It's feeding it. It's feeding the sadness. And every time I get triggered, that sadness is compounded. It's exponential. And I'm not feeling a sadness just for now. I'm feeling every time I was sad and I didn't acknowledge it and release it. So I give myself permission to release the sadness. I'm releasing the sadness from every cell in my body. I'm releasing the sadness from every cell receptor site. I'm releasing the sadness from all my joints. I am releasing the sadness from all my muscles. I'm releasing the sadness from all my fascia. I'm releasing the sadness from my nervous system. I'm releasing the sadness from all my tendons. I'm releasing the sadness from my memory. I no longer need to carry this sadness. I can let it go. I can allow my body to process the sadness and release it. I'm letting the sadness go. I'm letting it go. Time to go. Letting it go. And as I let the sadness go, I have room for more joy. There's more space in my body. There's more space in my consciousness. There's more space in my cells to experience joy, to feel joy, to allow joy. So as I release the sadness, I invite joy. On the other side of my sadness is joy. Release the sadness and invite the joy. I honor the part of me who suffered. I honor the part of me who's been sad all these years and afraid to feel it, to name it, to be with it. It just didn't feel comfortable. And that's okay. But I'm comfortable now, and I'm safe now. And it's okay to experience the sadness so that I can release it and open up my space for joy, for love, for happiness. Take a breath. Oh, a big, deep, cleansing breath. And let that out. Now, again, I've said this to you in the past that being really specific can be really helpful. So that's why I ask you to tune into a specific memory of your own sadness so that as you tap with the words I've used, you can be releasing with that intention of your focusing. However, if it hasn't cleared for you, if it seems like it's worse, if maybe nothing shifted, you might want to do some tapping with the specifics of the experience for yourself. You might need to go in and really say why you're sad, what's causing this sadness. And that's perfectly acceptable and actually advisable. So you could actually go back and do the video, and you can just hold on to the specifics if you want and use the words, the languaging I used, or you could maybe mute it and just follow through the tapping and use your own words. But again, the more specific you can be, the more real and honest you can allow those thoughts and words and emotions to come out, the more cleansing, clearing, freedom you will experience. Again, if you need help, if you need support, I do offer private sessions, and you can just contact me through my website at cherievalentine.com. If you're new to tapping and you're wondering what this is all about, again, there's a free tapping guide that you can download on my website that will actually give you more explanation of what tapping is and why it works. There's also a tapping video to bring you through the points and give you more explanation. So you are always welcome to download that. And we began the tappy break as we do every week with a nice grounding, getting present meditation. And if that's something that you think you could benefit from, and believe me, we all could, you could also download the set of 3 audio meditations at my website for Start Your Day for Success. And there's one that's a very, very great, easy, quick grounding, getting present, setting your space for your day, for whatever you need. So those are some wonderful free resources for you. And of course, don't forget that you can always tap on a multitude of issues at Tappy Break playlist on my YouTube channel, which is Cherie Valentine. So lots of tapping opportunities for you, lots of grounding opportunities, lots of getting present, lots of clarity, and that's what I would wish for you. I hope you have a very, very joyful day and you release any sadness that is keeping you stuck in a way that you might not even be aware of. And until next time, have a great day. I'll see you next week. Every Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when I'm here live, if you'd like to join me live. If not, the replays are always available. So just look forward to seeing you.